For this question, we're trying to find how much each person should pay. Now, the important thing is that each person should pay a different amount of money because each person is traveling a different distance. So, what I saw some people do is they saw that Chan was farthest away, so they just split up the money so that Chan paid the most. But in order for you to get full credit on this problem, the amount of money each person pays needs to be connected to how far they live away from school. So, when you're looking at this, notice that this is broken up into grid lines. If we draw lines to connect these, we can make them all into squares. Then what we want to do is count how many squares away each person is from school. Marla is 2 squares away. Jason is another 2, 3 squares away. You could count that separately, or you could count it as 5 away from school. Then Chan is another 2, 3 away. You could count that as being 8 away from school, or you could just count the 3 extra that he has to travel. Just like Jason, you could just count the 3 extra that he has to travel. And then Laura is another 2 away, or a total of 10. Some people said Laura shouldn't have to pay. That's fine. You don't need to count Laura as paying. Some people thought that Laura should have to pay. You get to decide. There's more than one correct answer here. But when you find your answer, you need to take into account these numbers that represent their distances from school, not just split up the money. So a table would be a good way of showing this. You've got Marla, Jason, Chan, Laura, if you choose to count her. And you know that their distances from school, you can either use the actual distance or the distance that they're just driving extra. It's up to you. And then you know that when you add all these up, you would get like the total distance they travel. So 10 plus 8 plus 5 plus 2 is 25. That'd be like our total distance. And the total money is $300. If we can find what number we're multiplying 25 by to get 300, what's the factor that we're multiplying here? We could use that to find all the other prices these people should pay. So for most of you, you did the right steps by finding that they should pay different amounts, but the amount that they pay needs to be connected to a number that represents how far they live. So you could use this. You could also use these numbers here that are just how far they live separately from each other, like the 3. There's more than one correct answer, but make sure that there's a number connected to how much each person pays.